Hello everyone, welcome to the studio. I am going to show you, if I remember at times, as I'm working on in Cubase, as I'm working on my music, and here I'm working on a song to hopefully get finished for tomorrow. Stay tuned. I thought I would do like behind the scenes. If I think of something, I go, that might be interesting to share with you guys. So on that note, how many files, here's a question. How many audio files do you think it took me to record this song? Now, to give you a little background so you have some idea how high of a number you might guess, and you can put your guess in the comments. That means you have to do it before you watch the rest of the video. So let me give some background for my setup. I don't have a traditional... I don't do things in a traditional way, as in I don't practice my parts. I don't take the time to do the best performance I can, go, oh, I really like that. Now, a proper professional musician, professional singer who makes a living at this craft and is very good at what they do would probably learn their part. And so when they get into the studio that costs muchos money, that they don't waste time and money by doing too many takes. Now, I have the luxury, I set up in front of my computer. Computer's right here. I've got my laptop here, a second screen here, and I can just stand here. And first, I'll cut over to Cubase, and I really want to keep this quick. Oh, that's not Cubase. Okay, here's Cubase, and here's my song, if it's on it. Yep, there we go. And first I figure out all these are my MIDI tracks. They are the parts in piano form, if you will. So I can listen to them all together and figure out the arrangement. What I then do is, these are now my vocal parts, my audio tracks. Are they so pretty? It's a nice feature in Cubase sometimes I forget to do, to colorize my tracks. And right away once I remember the colors for parts, then I remember, where I want to go to instead of always looking for names and stuff. But then I create my audio tracks, and what I do is I use the first version to create rough takes of the whole song. So I went through the whole song, and that's pretty important to do because I want to hear through the voice if my arrangement to my ear, doesn't mean it's the best arrangement in the world, but to my ear, if the arrangement is going well, if the notes are what I'd like, or do I change it and then re-record it? So now, once that's done, I'm satisfied with the arrangement. Then I create a new version. I don't always do this, but I've learned to do this now. Create a new version that's all empty and clean and ready. Then I will open up the part that I want to sing. This is tenor 2, for example. And then I go back with, this is the playhead cursor, go back to the start of the song. I'll create my punch in point. That's where the program will start recording. Go back a bit to give me some time. I'll usually turn on the click track so I have some beat to it. And then I just start singing, following the track. The playhead will move along here. I don't want this to play that. It will move along, and I'm just watching the notes. And I also let the notes play back. The piano sound is what is triggered by these notes in the program. And then I just follow it, and I just keep working my way along. Now, the luxury that I have, though, is because I haven't taken the time like a proper musician might before they're going to record to learn the parts, so I'm ready. I'm just learning as I go still. It's a fresh arrangement to me. Maybe some parts stick out to me, but I don't remember everything. So then I get surprised going, like, I'm watching the sheet music. I say sheet music. It will become sheet music because I would like to do that for people interested in getting it if they like it. But I'm looking at the notes in the MIDI track, and I know what they'll be because I've heard it so many times. But then sometimes I get surprised and, I changed it. It's not that note. It wasn't what was obvious. So then I made a mistake. So now I have to go back and listen and start recording again. So I don't take an approach of, I'm going to sing this whole song and then just fix my mistakes. I work as I go. This means Starting, stopping. Starting, stopping. Now, I will go into the program and show you how many times I started and stopped. This means every time the program recorded, and bear in mind, this means even if I start recording and was like, oh, I didn't know it was recording. It's just a piece of nothing, a second of silence. That gets added to the list. But now we'll open the pool. Now you can see, here's baritone's parts. They're all alphabetical and numerical. And then the bass parts, each part. Now the number beside it you can see. That's the take. That's the recording. And I erased. It started at 1, and it just keeps going up, 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 up. Baritone was the biggest. 399. Just shy of 400 recordings. Bass, 265. Ooh, that one went better. Tenor 1, well, that was a high one, 386. And tenor 2, 336. Yeah, I'm not surprised about tenor 1. That's the high part. And that's a challenge. That's a challenge. The one spot, because it was so high, I hit a high B flat in this one and tried to hold it. Ooh, well, not tried to hold it, but the one spot is a longer hold. Blessing and honor and glory. Anyway, so all together, oh, there it is. That's 1,386 recordings. 1,386 audio files. 1,386 times that the program was told to record. Wow. So, I don't know if there's any musicians out there who do like I do and sit down in front of a computer and record, but have you ever noticed how high the numbers are on your audio tracks? I know it gets very complicated when you have a bigger production, lots of voices and lots of instruments, but I was just a little surprised myself. Maybe a little embarrassed that I require so many takes and re-recordings. Again, just as an example, you look at the audio files, it shows in seconds. I mean, so many are 6 seconds, 4 seconds, 9 seconds, 14 seconds, 4 seconds. They're very short because I get in my head, that I could do that note better. But that's a little snippet into what it takes for me sometimes to do a song. How many recordings it is. And that will be it for now. Take care, everyone. Till next time. Bye-bye.